Welcome to Hope for Nigeria. Today we're going to talk about Nigeria and under the headline Top 10 Facts That Define Nigeria. This is typically for the benefit of those who are not familiar with this country, and we put it in a simplistic format for the benefit of understanding. Nigeria itself, called the Federal Republic of Nigeria, is a federal constitutional republic comprising of 36 states, and its federal capital territory Abuja. Nigeria is located in West Africa and shares land borders with the Republic of Benin in the west, Chad and Cameroon in the east, and Niger in the north. Its coast in the south lies in the Gulf of Guinea and in the Atlantic Ocean. It is a site of many ancient kingdoms and empires. The modern political state of Nigeria has its origins in the British colonization of the region during the late 19th century, early 20th century as well. It emerged from the combination of two neighboring British protectorates, the Southern Nigeria Protectorate and the Northern Nigeria Protectorate. Obviously, this is a very simplistic narrative of what Nigeria is all about, but we hope this will help. During the colonial period, the British set up an administrative and legal structures whilst retaining traditional chiefdoms. Nigeria achieved independence in 1960, but plunged into civil war several years later. It has since alternated between democratically elected civilian governments and military dictatorships, with its 2011 presidential elections being viewed as the first to be conducted reasonably, freely, and fairly. Nigeria is often referred to as the Giant of Africa due to its large population and economy. With approximately 174 million inhabitants, Nigeria is the most populous country in Africa and the 7th most populous country in the world. The country is inhabited by over 500 ethnic groups, of which three of the largest are the Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba. Regarding religion, Nigeria is roughly divided in half between Christians who live mostly in the southern and central parts of the country, and Muslim concentrated mostly in the northern and southwestern regions. A majority of the population practice religions indigenous to Nigeria, such as those native to the Igbo and Yoruba peoples. In 2014, Nigeria's economy, GDP, became the largest in Africa, worth more than $500 billion, and overtook South Africa to become the world's 21st largest economy. Furthermore, the debt to GDP ratio is only 11%, 8% below the 212 ratio. By 2050, Nigeria is expected to become one of the world's top 20 economies. The country's oil reserves have played a major role in its growing wealth and influence. Nigeria is considered to be an emerging market by the World Bank and has been identified as a regional power in Africa. It is also a member of the Mint group of countries, which are widely seen as the globe's next brick-like economies. It is also listed among the next 11 economies to become among the biggest in the world. Nigeria is a member of the Commonwealth of Nations, the African Union, OPEC, and the United Nations, among other international organizations. So today we're going to talk about the top 10 facts. We probably will have covered this in the introduction, but we shall go over it once more, that defined Nigeria. So what is the capital of Nigeria? The capital of Nigeria is Abuja. Built in the 1980s, Abuja is one of the most well-planned cities in the country. It became the capital of Nigeria on December the 12th, 1991, replacing Lagos. The city is home to major attractions in the country, such as the Nigerian National Mosque and the Nigerian National Christian Center. What is the largest city in Nigeria? Lagos is the largest city in Nigeria, covering an area of 385.9 square miles. It is the largest, most populous city in Africa, with an estimated population of 7,937,932. As of now, it is the second fastest growing city in Africa. It was once the capital of the country and is the economic and financial capital at present. What countries border Nigeria? Nigeria is bordered by the Republic of Benin on the west, Chad and Cameroon on the east, and by Niger in the north. On the south, it borders the Gulf of Guinea. How big is Nigeria? Well, it's pretty big. To put it simply, Nigeria is a country covering a total area of 356,667 square miles. As of 2011, the country has an estimated population of 167 million. Remember earlier I advocated it had a population of about overseeing about 175 million plus. It is the 7th most populous country in the world, as already been alluded to. What are the main ethnic groups in Nigeria? Nigeria is a country of rich ethnic diversity, composed of over 200, now currently estimated as 500 ethnic groups. The three largest ethnic groups in Nigeria are Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba. The other major tribes in the country include Edo, Ijaw, Kanuri, Ibibio, Ebira, Nupe, and Tiv. Also, there are main minority groups of British, American, East Indian, Chinese, White, Zimbabwean, Japanese, Greek, Syrian, and Lebanese immigrants in Nigeria. What are the administrative divisions of Nigeria? Nigeria is a country comprising of 36 states, one federal capital territory. The states are further divided into 774 local government areas, for short LGAs. Now that brings on to the next question. What is the currency used in Nigeria? The Naira is denoted by the ISO 4217 code NGN. Is the official currency of Nigeria. It is subdivided into 100 kobo. And that brings us to number 9. What is the official language of Nigeria? English is the official language of Nigeria and is extensively used for education, business, transaction, and for official purposes. So it's obviously referred to as the lingua franca of this region. Despite being the first language, English is not spoken at all in some rural areas because the majority of the population of the country stays in rural areas. Indigenous languages such as Yoruba, Igbo are spoken by the majority, including Hausa. Derived language called the Nigerian Pidgin English is also called the Pidgin or Broken English, is also a popular lingua franca in the country. That brings us to number 10. When is the National Day of Nigeria celebrated? Well, that is pretty much clear. The National Day in Nigeria is celebrated on the 1st of October of every year. The day is celebrated to commemorate the independence of Nigeria from the United Kingdom on this day in 1960. The country was declared a republic on October 1, 1963. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick, brief and simple narrative, just letting you know what Nigeria is all about. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, feel free to like, comment, share this video with friends, loved ones, colleagues and so forth. And also you can feel free to go to our fan page, which is the Facebook fan page, which is facebook.com/fb.com Hope for Nigeria, or you can visit our Twitter page, which is Hope for the number Nigeria, and also feel free to subscribe to our channel by pressing on the link below which says subscribe. Until the next video production, thank you for watching this video. Until we come on to the next one.